I've been really gone, road runners for this dope. Me and my little bro, you know how it go. Game never on pause on that ass for
Yo,
this dope.
what's good? I'm your host, Ryan Bayne, aka B-Rock, and this is another episode of Story Time. Now, a lot of y'all have probably been wondering, why do they call you a B-Rock? Y'all not probably talking like that, but y'all probably like, why you have the nickname B-Rock? Well, we gotta go back in time, to actually get the facts straight, to understand where this story time leads to. This story time starts with hip-hop. Who here, by show of hands, like hip-hop or rap? Everybody, everybody. Even if they say they don't, they do. Everybody loves hip-hop, right? So it started off in the Bronx back in the late 70s, group of guys got together, got some turntables. One dude started saying, like my voice and my name is Rick. They started doing shit like that. Boom, bada boom. Next thing you know, they started playing in the clubs. Cocaine got involved. All types of stuff. But here we are today in 2021 with a bunch of mumble rap and rap artists and singing artists and trap artists. And I don't even know there's more artists, but there's a bunch of subgenres that came from and rooted from hip hop. When I was younger, I got inspired to be a rapper. I listened to Biggie, I listened to Tupac, because, my parents was young, so they were listening to that stuff too. I got hip to good music real early. I loved hip hop, R&B, classic music, like Latin, all types of, every music. So rap was one of them. And I seen a movie that made me want to be a rapper. What movie you think it was? Couldn't guess it. It was the movie 8 Mile, starting Slim Shady, Eminem, Marshall Mathers, whatever you want to call him. Started that guy. Saw this movie, my aunt took me and my brother out, and I remember just being mesmerized by like how he was putting things together. Now I know it was a movie, he probably wrote it for the scenes, but basing it off of this scene experience, I'm like, yo, this guy's like freestyling, rapping. And he's like saying stuff that he's saying he's good, but he's like not pushing himself. And every time he was getting shitted on the whole movie, nigga got shitted on, yo. Really rewatch that. You gonna rewatch it and be like, damn, be rapping. You see him walk over that trash bag, like, I hope you get a job or something, you know what I mean? But he obviously turns into Slim Shady. That inspired me. I'm like, yo, the final battle, it was like him against the boss in a video game. So I see him, take down all these dudes. Last dude he didn't want no smoke. Hey, I was really trying to play Eminem with that MGK shit. Like, really? Like, I like his, but he really do that. So I saw that, wrote my first rap, absolute trash, basura. If I could make a paper plane and throw it into the trash, I would've. It was garbage. But I remember writing it down. I said some goofy shit like shoot you and put you in the pool because I think I'm cool. It was bad. It was awful. It was bad. As time went by, I started to really look at rap and listen to rap. Start studying Biggie. Nas, that was my favorite. Jadakiss was my favorite rapper. Still is. Like, all these people still are. Lloyd Banks. I like other rappers too, like Mobb Deep, Outkast, T.I. when he came out. Ludacris. People sleep on Luda too. Luda a beast, man. Ludacris had them bars, man. So all those, I like rappers that can rap. Cash, I liked those when I was young. Like, this I'm talking about teen years, like 12 to maybe like 16, because then I started listening to different stuff around 15, 16. So I liked metaphor rap. I liked bar for bar rap. Then I started watching Smack DVDs. You feel me? My cousin put me on a Smack DVD. I'm like, oh, this don't look like the music video that they show on BT. This nigga got guns. It was different, it was gutter, and they did the interviews. So then I started, and then they had the battle raps at the end. I got put on the mad underground rappers. T-Rex, Murder Moot, Arsenal, Charlie Clips, Tay-Rock, Unkaza when he first was out there, bro. People forget about that. Unkaza T-Rex battle. All of that. Just Loaded Lux. Come on now, Loaded Lux. Came up on all that, so I just kept on practicing. Writing raps for days, spitting it amongst my friends. So, moved to Connecticut, when I was around 14 years old. And I also moved around the end of the year, my 8th grade year. So I met people, but I didn't really know too many people like that. So now I'm in high school, make the freshman football team. I meet people on the football team. Start becoming cool with them. Next thing you know, they're like, come to our neighborhood, come hang out with us. Come to find out, I live down the street from where they were talking about. One thing came another, the next thing you know, these are my peoples, these are my family. Like, I'm always over there, starting to meet more people through them. I'm starting to, be known for being around them. So one day at my school, if you don't know, I had moved to Hamden, Connecticut, right next to New Haven, Connecticut. And both of those areas, one more than another, they be wilding sometimes. They be wilding a lot of times. My school, you would think they wasn't wilding because it was in Hamden. It was Hamden High. Come on, man, it's Hamden High. Now, when we went there, it was not, man. And I'm not talking about just, the fighting is just one thing. That's one thing. But it was a bunch of other ridiculous, miscellaneous stuff that all right. Somebody let lizards out. Yes, my school had lizards in the lab department. Somebody let lizards out in the hallways like it was Jurassic Park. Somebody put baby oil in the hallways and on the stairs. Mind you, I was on crutches when they did this. I was on crutches because I had hurt my ankle at football practice. So I almost broke my neck in the process of having a fucked up ankle because somebody decided to put baby oil in the hallways. Or you want to get fancy, somebody let off firecrackers somebody let off firecrackers in the hallway. Now this is post 9/11. So you're just sitting in the hallway. Yo, it's smoking. Oh, it's shooting. Yes. We thought motherfuckers was shooting. Don't do that. It was funny though. It was mad funny. Some black people were like, man, they ain't shooting. That's firecrackers, man. They knew. They knew what a real gun sounds like. What else? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into what caused it, but people was calling bomb threats, all types of crazy shit at this school. So any day, expect the unexpected. That's all I'm saying. That's gonna lead into my story time because the unexpected turned into a pretty triumphant moment for myself. We're gonna get into that. So, all right, I remember specifically sophomore year. I am in biology class. We just cooling. My boy Yellow was in my class. My boy Ant, boy Chicken. So a couple people, that was in my class. A couple of my boys, that was in my class at that time. And all of a sudden, the fire alarm gets pulled. So we like, shit, what is it now? Like, somebody called another bomb threat. Did somebody fucking stab a teacher? We don't know yet. We don't know. So we started filing outside. And like I said, it wasn't like planned because the teacher was even looking like, what the fuck? What's going on? Everybody, teachers was like, what is this? So y'all go outside of the parking lot. When you kind of out unorganized, it don't really matter. So they let us out. They kind of had boo boo boo. But it's like, all right, just wait here, blah, blah, blah. Niggas was not waiting there. Started linking up like, hey, yo. You linking up with your peoples. I don't want to be in there, so let's hang out outside. I used to rap a lot around my friends. One of my boys, my bro, Dudley, he used to have a studio. And what we thought was a studio. We all had home studios. Everybody who tried to rap had these home studios. Just some mic in a laptop or a computer. Not even a laptop, a real computer. They used to record tracks and let me on a couple. We vibed on it. And when I started rapping, and then, I was rapping a little bit just amongst my friends, not serious. So we walking outside, he dapping up. And I see this dude sitting on someone's car. Mind you, we are in faculty parking lot. So he's sitting on some teacher's car, not giving a fuck. I told you. He didn't care. So, no students. Just ignorant. Just sitting on the car, he rapping, right? So I see this dude, rapping, and he not even spitting no bullshit. He was spitting some ill shit. In Connecticut, there's a bunch of rappers, but there's a lot of New Haven rappers that's like, known for battle rapping. If you watch a lot of videos back in the day, you probably even know a lot of your favorite battle rap videos had Connecticut, artists or Connecticut rappers rapping in the videos. And unbeknownst to me, he was a Connecticut rapper. He was a New Haven rapper. He battle raps. At that time, that's what he was doing. Either way, that nigga was spitting just now. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, dang. Now back in the day, I wasn't as open and, assertive and being loud and, just putting myself out there as I am now. I didn't really like to put myself on Front Street. I didn't like the attention. But when I got it, I did, I shot, but I never liked to put myself out there. I was always timid a little bit with doing certain things, like putting myself out there, trying to showcase things. So I walk in, and then one of his friends is gonna go say, ain't nobody fucking with my boy Vonnie right here, man. Ain't nobody fucking with him. So I'm like, yeah, man. In my head, I'm like, yeah, man, he's nice. He's nice, man. He's real nice. And then my boy gonna lean over, my boy Rail gonna lean over and say, nigga, you ain't fucking my boy B Rock. And I'm like, whoa, I ain't say that. I didn't, that's not my opinion. I just wanna let you know that right now. That's not my opinion. It's not my opinion. So he just looked up at me and then he like kind of leaned up off the car. I was like, oh, this nigga, I done unleashed the dragon. Like, what did y'all do? Like, I wasn't even. And I'm having a whole conversation in this short little time frame because he rapped for look. In this short little time frame, I'm having a conversation with myself like, yo, you need to do this. So he get up. He just start going at it, just like switch cheese, your crib, like, oh, not in that cadence. Don't think he was rapping like that, but this a picture of an ill-ass battle rapper just coming at somebody like just bow, just like, straight up visceral. No need for what he said. We good friends now, but like, come on now, that wasn't necessary, man. So he's sitting there saying this, and I'm just thinking back like to all those raps that I would just stay up late when I couldn't go to sleep, starting to put some of them together. Some of them wasn't complete. Some of them, but I had mad lyrics in my head. And a lot of them, I was freestyling, so that he was done. Crowd eating it up. Fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. Who the fuck is he? I thought he said he's from New York. He ain't shit. All types of just, I'm like, damn, like, I made the conscious decision, like, you know what? Fuck that shit. This is my B-Rabbit moment. All I can do is spit what I've been writing, and if it sucks, then you know what that tells me? I should not be rapping at all. I shouldn't do it, because that means I'm garbage. So I stepped up, and I remember the first line. Got dead silent. Nobody was talking. Got quiet. So it started with just him and me and a couple of people. Now the whole school, because remember, this is an unplanned fire drill. So they're trying to figure out inside what the hell's going on. They got dogs sniffing, because I told you niggas was called bomb threats. So they was like, we don't know what this is. Goddamn, it's a Thursday. Like, man, y'all did this last week Wednesday. Come on now, I'm off on it. Like, they was trying to figure out what's going on there. So the whole crowd's around me, quiet. So I step up. First line I deliver, I said, and I made my list and I'm checking it twice. Got the scope on your scalp like I'm checking for lice. Oh! Oh! When I say, it was like when niggas was dancing after the OJ and the MJ verdict. Like, that's how crazy it got outside off the first line. And when I heard that, it was battle time. Like, I was straight, I got into a mode, the demeanor changed, I got into it, and I just started saying the best shit I knew ever. This was my time. Like, literally it wasn't just my friends watching me, it was my whole school watching me. The whole school. So now I'm just going in saying, he coming back. It's not like he wasn't saying shit. He's battle rap. This is my first battle rap, real battle rap ever. So he's sitting there, coming back, and everybody thought like he would say, because remember, he went first. So round one, he went, I went. So he would always say something, they'd be like, oh, he ain't got none of that. And I came back strong, because like I said, I've been writing for days. writing for years, and I was just taking my best shit, just going. So we going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, final round, he said his last joint, and he said some mean shit, like, you know what I mean? And he was going there, he's like, da 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 da. And I knew it was crazy because his bangs was flapping and shit. He was like, ah da 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 da. I move your, he said, guns move your car from here to there like a repo. And I was like, hold up. That was the shotgun blast to the torso. And I'm RoboCop. Now at this point, I need my armor. I need to come back and get this nigga. Like, it would have been over. If I'd have said anything else stupid other than what I said, it'd have been a wrap. Not that it would have been a bad thing. Still would have earned people's respect, I believe, I think, maybe. But I thought it was, you know what I mean, it would have been over. So I had to save my best shit for last. And I was going in, just stank face, like, oh, no, like, nigga, I just pulled my hamstring type shit. I was mad as hell, and it was my best lines. And then it started getting crazy, and I said, you know, diamonds on my rock, so I gotta make my city glow. Guns put you in reverse like the hypnotized video. Oh yeah. Then I had to hit it back with the. Now, pause 1 second. Now, when this line came up, this my boy. You know, it's my guy. When this line came up, this was the finisher move. So, told you I rapped amongst my friends. So, me rapping amongst my friends, I always had, like, you know, certain rappers, you rapping amongst your friends, you got a certain line, maybe big up your hood, you got a certain line that everybody say, and, you know, they might throw in the track. You know, there's a certain line. Now, the whole time I was rapping, they didn't know what I was saying. They didn't know what lyrics I was about to say, so they were just, other than oohs and ahs and damn, oh, and you know, Flavor Flav, hype man ad libs, they wasn't, you know, saying, it wasn't like Flavor Flav, but you know what I mean, they wasn't saying nothing that I was saying. But there was this one line, the finisher line. Now I always use this line. So let me give you a description of what I'm saying, what I gotta say. So where we stayed at, where our spot was at, you know, it was North Street to 4th Street. In between this first, second, you know, you know, that was where I hung out. That's where my peoples is at. That was our area, our neighborhood. You feel me? It still is there. You know what I mean? That's the spot. So I had a line that, you know, incorporated all of that. Now it's from North Street to 4th Street. Every time I said this line, my boys would get hyped. They would get hyped. They loved the line. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say it a couple times. And I said, you know what? I'm about to say this shit right now. So I got all my boys behind me, like knocking my hat off. I'm like, yeah, like I'm just getting amped. Like, I got all my boys behind me, and I'm like, you know what? This is the time to do it. So now I came back with the, you know what I mean, Statue of Liberty. So I'm standing with the torch beat, hit you on North Street, land on 4th Street. Everybody behind me screaming at the same time. Roaring. The crowd went bananas, went ape shit. They went so crazy. Security and the police, I told you the cops was there because they don't know what the fuck to expect. They come running over to the damn crowd like, hey, what the fuck y'all doing? What y'all doing? And they almost broke up the celebration. They was like, whoa, break it up. I'm like, we not fighting. What do you mean? I'm like, we're not fighting. We rapping. They got the walkie-talkie and shit like, oh, who won? Nah, they ain't say who won, but crowd went nuts. Like, I'm talking about everybody gave me a dap. It was like a dap of respect. He was like, all right, yo, like, what's your name again? I said, like a movie. B-Rock. Then it's like it was meant to be at that same time. They was like, all right, everybody go back inside. I'm walking through the hallways. This feeling I can't describe. It was like, think about the end of Rudy when he got the tackle. Think about Prince at the end of Purple Rain when he was just walking, that part. And everybody was like, yeah, Prince. You know, Prince was this tall. Yeah, Prince. He's walking in the hallway. So it was like like I just won the Super Bowl. I just won the finals. You know what I'm saying? I just proved that I can really rap. I didn't care about none of the other shit. Like I just wanted to be like, y'all really thought I can rap, but I didn't believe in myself enough to do it. I'm walking through all these motherfuckers slap like, yo, like that motherfuckers I didn't know. I'm all races, all genders. I'm walking through the hallway, they're like, yo, good shit, my dude. Like, and I went from not knowing anybody but the people on the football team and the various people I had just met in the, that year to like everybody at least knowing who I was in my eyes. And then I started to meet other people. Like I literally started meeting other people that I'm friends with to this day because of that battle. So the moral of the story is, don't be scared to take that risk. Take the risk if you got the skills to pay the bills, man. You may waste a bunch of time holding back something that the world needs to see. But that's all I gotta say. Bayne out, and I'm going that way. Oh, that was whack. This is not the 80s.